Hey guys, Chrissy Mariner here. So I'm so excited to be here today to answer two different questions to show you two different things into one application. And the two things that we are talking about today is one, how do I make my Sweet Minerals Flawless Face completely waterproof? That's number one. And then number two is how do I minimize the look of my large pores? How do I apply? And I'll show you that I have very oily skin, and I'll show you exactly how I apply because I have oily skin and I have very large pores. So let me just show you. So what we're going to start off with is the moisture prep. Moisture prep. I already have it on my face, 2 to 3 pumps all over the face. Let it sink in. Even if you're oily, you want to use moisture prep. That's very important to use as a base. So the next thing we're going to talk about is concealer. I'm using the Sweet Minerals Concealer Light, and I'm going to apply this heavy, and I'm going to apply it dry, okay? So, and using the concealer brush. You can also use the dual purpose brush. Okay, so I've got a brand new brush and I'm filling my brush. And actually what I normally do is I apply concealer all over my face. So let's just show you how I apply it. This is a new brush, so there's no preloaded product in the brush. Normally once you start using it, you're gonna already have product in the brush. So I might need to apply a little bit more than I normally do. And the awesome thing about concealer is you simply need to know, we have 4 different concealers, light, medium, tan, and deep, and you just need to know what shade range you're in. This does not have to match your skin color, because what's going to happen is you're going to apply foundation that is going to match, and it's going to blend everything in. And so I apply this heavy, heavy, heavy. It's a heavy application, but it doesn't feel like anything. It's very light, very breathable. All right, so I apply it all around my eyes. Now this has nothing to do with minimizing pores, what I'm doing now. I'm just applying it to my eye area, and then I'm going around and I'm covering up, because this has perfect coverage. Like this coverage, I don't know if you saw it the other day, but people are covering up tattoos with this product. So I'm gonna cover up. I have age spots, and then I also have adult acne, and I'm going to cover that up first. So covering up all this. Okay. All right, now minimizing pores. This is what I do. So most people, when they have large pores, it's going to be on their nose and it's going to be on their cheeks right here. Very large pores. Some people have very large pores on their forehead. It really just depends. But I really load the brush up, and then I apply it in circular motions. Really, I'm like trying to fill up my pores. And what's great is that this is non-comedogenic. I think I said that right. It does not clog your pores. It's actually good for your skin. So I apply it in circular motions wherever my pores are large. And at first you'll see that it doesn't get into your pores. It almost, I don't know how to describe it. It almost just goes on top. That's why I just buff it in. Buff it in. And as you can see, it's starting to get very smooth. And just keep doing that. You don't have to apply that much. And it's okay. Concealer looks chalky. That's completely fine. Everything blends away after you put on foundation and you do the flawless face. So now I'm going over here on my cheeks and I'm doing the same thing because I have large pores. See, in the past with products, you weren't able to do this because you wanted to keep things away from your pores because they would just clog them up. This is great. Your face breathes, your pores breathe. See, so it's a circular. And that's just my concealer. And I have drastically reduced the size of my pores just from that. Now, what we're going to do, the Flawless Face, is the foundation, the brush, the blush, the bronzer, and the mineral veil. Now, the mineral veil has silica in it, and silica reflects light. And so that is great for large pores. It also minimizes large pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. It really just gives everything a smooth coverage. So I've done concealer. Now I'm going to put on my foundation. I've already put the foundation into the lid, and here's the kabuki brush. And our kabuki was created just for our minerals. So it's very, very dense. And the same thing, you can go like that. Now that's not normally how I do it, but I just want to show you. So normally what you do, and the awesome thing is you can blend everything out. You put the, you dip the kabuki brush in here, and then you tap it, and then you can unload it with a 3 in the E. What I like to do is I like to just dab my face. And then I blend it. You can blend everything out. And the great thing is that it's just blending perfectly in with the concealer. So the concealer looked chalky. And I'm going to show you, after we finish, I'm going to show you if you have lots of acne or you have problem areas. I'll show you a trick that a girl we met showed us. She had severe acne and she had the greatest trick with our makeup. It was very, very cool. All right, so with large pores, you are really just gonna buff. You're gonna buff more than people without the large pores are gonna do. So you can really push in hard. Just blend it in. Okay. Now, that was the foundation, so that's the concealer and the foundation. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our Sweet Mineral Veil. I flip-flop between Sweet and Original because I'm oily. Sweet is actually going to help me with my oil. All right, so I've got Sweet in the lid, and now you can use the foundation brush. You can also use our multitasker brush to apply this. I'm going to use the foundation brush. I've got Sweet in the lid. This is our mineral veil. Now this normally goes on at the end. I'm applying it after foundation. Same thing. I'm tapping it all over. And then I'm just going to blend. If you want to do a couple layers of mineral veil, you can. I normally don't. I'm going to do another one today. I do 1 to 2, but then I really don't do touch-up during the day. It's very rare that I do touch-up during the day. Again, look where I'm focusing. I'm focusing on my pore area. Okay, now, if you use the multitasker or you use the kabuki, it's going to give you a different application. So this is going to be very, very light. This is going to be a light application. This is great for applying mineral veil. You can just, oh, I got a hair up my nose. You can just do the same thing, apply it all over, just very, very light, and it will just go in and smooth everything out. And so now I'm going to step away. I'm going to finish my Flawless Face, which is just going to be the bronzer and the blush. And then I'm going to show you a trick on how to cover up problem areas. All right, be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I finished. I applied the rest of my Flawless Face and I did a 1, 2, 3 eye look. Now, my pores are very small. Like, you cannot see them at all. The application is perfect. This application, I can go swimming, I can do whatever. I can sweat, I'm oily, so if oil starts to come through my pores, I can blot my face and my makeup will stay put. So that's awesome. Let me show you a trick about acne cover-up. So let's say, I'm just gonna make a little mark here. Let's say that you have just, you're breaking out and you have problem areas. Let's say right here, and I'm gonna draw a little dot just for an example. Hopefully it goes away. All right, I'm gonna put a little dot right there. So let's say that's my problem area. I've already applied my makeup and I can still see my problem area. Now this is a trick that a lady we met at an event taught us. So you take dry foundation. Actually, what she does is she applies it wet underneath her foundation. She applies the concealer wet, then she applies the foundation, and when she gets around that problem area with the foundation, this is what she does. She goes like this. She's stippling it. She's stippling the foundation on. But she says, look, you'll still be able to see it if it's a problem area. So she'll take the concealer, dry, and she'll do the same thing. She'll stipple it on. Now this is for a real, this is for like a huge breakout, okay? You're trying to blend it into the rest of your face. Now, once you have the Flawless Face on, you're dimensional, okay? You're not just flat. And so what you want to do is you're trying to give yourself dimension. You just don't want to have one solid cover-up, okay? So this is the concealer, and I'm going to stipple it on directly into, I'm going to press it into the zit. And I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, now you can put more foundation on into your brush, or you can just try to see what's on there, and you're going to stipple it. And you can keep doing that if you like. It covered it up. I love it. It covered it up perfectly. That mark is still under there. So you can see that the foundation just covers it up. So that is how you cover up problem areas on your face. And that's how you make your pores look smaller and not accentuating your pores. And that's how you get waterproof makeup for Sweet Minerals. All right, guys. It was great talking to you. Have a nice day. Talk to you later. See ya.